Introducing the newest phenom to the world of YouTube boxing.
What is he, some kind of musician?
Mom, I think you need a new phone. He's a speaker of some sort.
I think he's all of that, guys. Here's the old man boxing fan.
What's up, everybody? What's good? Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. And do subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. And hit that little bell icon so you can get future posts that I put up and future videos that I put up. But anyway, I have a fight to talk about. Artur Beterbiev versus Callum Johnson. Now, I've heard a lot of talk about Beterbiev. He's the IBF champion. And, I've never seen him before. This is my first time seeing the guy. And what I think about him, I think he's strong. He's very strong. His punches are very hurtful. They have very bad intentions on him. Every last one of them. It ain't just one. Do I think he's ready for the Elite Alvarez's? No, I don't think so. No, I think Elite Alvarez will get him out of there. I'll tell you why. But anyway, when the fight first started, I was watching and I never heard of Callum Johnson either, but I was watching him and he seemed to be very concentrated on that right hand. And I'm like, okay, I see what his plan is. But, Beterbiev, he was very strong, man. I mean, Beterbiev he's a beast in there, man. And, I mean, he knocked Callum down at the end of the first round. Now, something had transpired while Callum was getting hit. Callum was getting hit and his head went through the ropes and the referee started yelling. He's like, no. And Beterbiev, because Beterbiev was in position to strike, he didn't strike him. He waited until Callum Johnson got his head back into the ring and he popped his behind and knocked him down. But the commentators was thinking that the referee told him to stop. No, he didn't tell him to stop. I think the referee seen that Callum Johnson's head was outside of the ropes and he thought Beterbiev was going to throw a punch. And Beterbiev didn't, so he didn't pursue the matter no more. And, once he got up there, because I think he was going to, stop him if he thought he was continuing hitting him, but he wasn't. Beterbiev didn't hit him anymore. And then things got interesting. Second round. Callum Johnson was a lot more calculated, man. And he popped Beterbiev a couple times. And I was like, uh-oh. This ain't looking good. The next thing you know, Callum Johnson called him clean. Beterbiev was not clean down, man. I mean, it was a right hand, man, just clean. I was like, ooh. So, that's why I say that Beterbiev is not ready for the Elite Alvarez's. Because Callum Johnson is not that good of a fighter. He's not crisp. Don't get it twisted. I can't take nothing away from him, but he's not that good. You know what I'm saying? But his intent, he was there for, he was focused. That's the most I can say. He was very focused, at least from that round. But then the third round came, and Johnson was getting in that right hand, and Beterbiev still looks strong. He still looks strong, and he has these strong short shots, man, and they just boom every last one of them. And then there were times where Johnson would get some hits in, and Beterbiev he slugged with him. You know what I'm saying? He threw faster shots, and it seems like Beterbiev can have speed, because at times I did see some speed on him, you know what I'm saying? But, it wasn't as accurate as his shots where he was planted, you know what I mean? But Johnson was pretty. He was pretty concentrated on the right hand that whole round. Then the fourth round came, and the thing Johnson was doing at the beginning is what I thought he would do for that whole round. He was keeping Beterbiev on his toes, because Beterbiev has to be set. You know what I'm saying? And he has to be set. When they were talking in the beginning, they were saying, and I believe one of the commentators was alluding to Beterbiev being able to hurt you no matter what. But I didn't see Beterbiev able to hurt Johnson while Beterbiev was moving. You know what I'm saying? He had to be set. But it eventually came. I saw it coming. What Beterbiev did is Beterbiev started to box. He became a boxer puncher, and once he did that, Johnson went down, and that was it. That was the end of Johnson. He wasn't coming up out of that, and it was a double right hand. A double right hand. It was two left hooks. Two right hooks that Beterbiev took to Johnson, and the second one caught Johnson on the top of the temple, and that was the end. That right there was the end of the story. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to deal with a Beterbiev, if I was to put him in there, I would give him I would give him a little bit tougher competition right now, because and I wouldn't give him the elite Alvarez's. I think Adonis Stevenson would be a good test for him. I think he probably can take Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson ain't what he used to be, and there's a couple more out there like Bivol, but I wouldn't go that route right now. I'll go the Adonis Stevenson route, and that would be a very good test for him. But I do question Beterbiev's chin. You know what I'm saying? Because the right hand was just getting in there for Johnson a bit too much. You know what I mean? And maybe Adonis Stevenson might be too much of a test. I don't know, man. Because hey, Adonis Stevenson is a southpaw, so I don't know. I think Adonis Stevenson might be too much, man. I got to see this guy against tougher competition. And it's hard for me to pick because I don't really know a whole lot about the light heavyweight division. And my bad, this is the light heavyweight division, guys. And I don't know, but he was okay. He was decent. I won't go ranting and raving too much because I got to see some more. I got to see him through some adversity. And this was some adversity. He got knocked down. So that he got up to win, and he was talking at the end of the fight, and he was saying some good stuff. I mean, he spoke pretty okay English. You know what I'm saying? At least he's one of the few who comes from overseas who can actually speak a little bit of English, and the interpreter only had to translate like a couple things, and that was it. He understood, and that's a good thing. But anyway, I just wanted to expound on the guy a little bit. Old Man Boxing signing out. Peace.